Welcome to Pie's Bakery. We hope you have a wonderful stay.
Okay, we're back with Azarath's Uprising. Last we left, the party, lovely, lovely party, found their way to Gilded Gulch, a little western desert town. They were told about a creature hunting people, hunting the gold miners in the town, as well as a little bandit group who kind of control the town. They wanted more information about this mysterious winged creature, thinking it's a dragon. They went to the local jail, where a drow woman who knew more information lied in wait for them in a cell. The sheriff said, she's not really talking. You're more than welcome to talk to her. The information you got from her is, there's a pretty powerful creature out there guarding a whole crap of money. I just want out of here, and I can bring you there if you agree to break me out. And we last left with Evelyn asking for her name. I'm going to bring us... I don't know if we were on this map. No, there it is. There's it. The Gilded Gulch. Bring us to the Gilded Gulch map, where we await in the jail, where the drow would simply respond, I think you were speaking in Undercommon?
Yes. I went from Common to Elvish to Undercommon when I realized she was a drow.
Okay. She would respond with something very curious to you, but she says it such matter-of-factly that you take it that she's actually genuinely giving you her name. She tells you her name is Nobody.
Huh. I will, I'll give her like a polite nod of recognition, realizing the earnesty in her voice, and I'll say, "I'm Evelyn. It's nice to meet you."
She kind of just gives a shrug. She can't really say it's nice to meet anyone in this state.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go barter for your freedom in exchange for taking myself and my family to the hovel in which the creature resides, and there's a very good chance I'll be picking you up in the morning.
She kind of just nods her head.
And if she doesn't really seem like she has anything else to say, I think I will take that as a sign to just leave with another like little nod of my head, and then I will turn and go back to the sheriff.
Mm-hmm. All right. You walk back up to the sheriff.
Yep. So I talked with her, and I believe I have been able to procure a way to secure the town from the threat of the creature. It does require her expertise in locationing. May I pick her up tomorrow morning?
Let's see here. One moment, just reading something. Give me a persuasion.
Sure. $22.
He kind of like scratches his head and he says, "Well, I'm not really supposed to be doing something like that, but I guess I can this one time." As long as you say you'll keep an eye on her.
For as long as I can. And I will give him a bright smile and say, if we're lucky, we may get rid of 2 problems, but right now, the ultimate goal is to get rid of the big problem. And she knows how to get there. We need to take advantage of this information while we can.
Yeah, well, I guess that's right. Well, alright, well, just come back in the morning.
Perfect. Did she have any gear on her when you took her in?
He will go towards a, like a little locker almost, and, he'll, bring your attention to it, and he says, oh, well, I got these off her, and he'll, point towards a heavy crossbow and a scimitar.
Gotcha. It is dangerous out there, and the people that she would be traveling with would be more than capable of preventing her from using those things on ill will. But I also don't want to risk her getting hurt herself. Would you be willing to give one or both of those supplies back to her?
And you promise to keep a darn good eye on her?
As darndest as I can.
Alright, well, why don't, when you come back, I'll give these to you, and then you can decide.
I believe that is the best course of action. So I fully agree. I will be back in the morning tomorrow to pick her up. You said she has an 8 since she's been in here?
I've been giving her some food here and there. She just refuses to talk.
Understood. 1 second, Sheriff, and I will shout to her in Undercommon. Do you want me to bring you some good food from the nearby tavern?
She responds very coldly, and that, it's just the less I have to do with this town, the better.
Nourishment will take you further than an empty stomach.
I'll be fine.
All right. Now we'll look back to the captain and say she doesn't really seem like she's interested in anything other than getting ready to go for tomorrow. But please do make sure she at least has the option to eat something.
Yeah, I'll try.
Thank you. And I will turn to, I believe Boris came with me?
No, I think it was Issac. Boris,
okay.
And yeah, the other 2 went to the blacksmith.
Okay, great. I will turn to Issac and say, all right, seems like we have an escort to the big problem. We'll pick her up in the morning, and she's willing to show us how to get there. I caught him with his mouth full. I should have looked to my right before I started talking.
Yeah. I nod.
Wonderful. Let's head to the inn. And the inn is ran by... I wrote it down somewhere.
Madame Maline.
Yes. Madame Maline, I think. Maline.
Madame Maylene, yes.
Madame Maline, yep. So I will start heading towards the inn.
Okay. As you guys walk out of the inn, you see Boris and Caine are actually walking in your direction. Perfect
You
timing.
guys got
Yo, guys, what's up? We didn't really find anything. That just ended up being a dead end on our end.
I kind of just watch them speak. undercommon. I probably should have just went with you guys. But we do have a lead that will lead us to the location is where there have been like bandits striking, right? Or is it the gold mine?
No, we're going to the creature itself.
Oh, the
That
The
is-
snake,
yeah,
that's
we're
right.
going to the
gold
snake.
pebble thing. That's not a gold pebble.
Oh.
Yeah,
Huh.
we have a lead.
Okay.
We have better than the
Um,
lead. We have an escort. We'll pick her up tomorrow morning.
Interesting.
Okay.
We also, I guess, just as a reminder, we also have that spot that we have the spot that I believe it's the stationary owner or the store owner was saying is a good spot to profit.
Yeah, Wexler. We had bought information about a spot from him.
Yeah, a gold panning spot. That's definitely something that we can take advantage of a little bit later. But if this creature
Guess
is
we could do that on our own time. If you already have a
Yeah.
arrangement with another person, we should probably attend to that first.
eliminate the creature and then follow up by eliminating the bandits, I think would make our gold panning spot a lot more effective.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
But for now, let's go get some food and rest at the inn.
I second that idea.
I will
Okay.
lead the charge because I am tired.
Yeah. All right. You guys find your way to Madame Maylene's inn. It is oddly different from the tattered and rough appearance of the Gilded Gulch. The front doors are not swinging ones like many others in town. As you walk inside, you see that the inn is dressed with ornate tables and benches, carved intricately with fine wood. Their fancy mirrors are hung on the walls, and many of the rooms are decorated with fresh flowers. There appear to be few, if any, inhabitants in the rented rooms. And as you enter, kind of behind a little counter, you see a female gnome, light brown hair, curled on each side of her face, dark brown eyes, who is there to welcome you in. And should you wish to stay the night, it is 3 silver pieces a night for a room.
The biggest place would probably be one room with 2 beds, right?
Yes.
We doing
Wonderful.
2 rooms here?
Yeah, we'll get 2 rooms, one with 1 bed and one with 2.
One queen. Just so we're clear.
Okay. So you guys are able to pay whoever's paying the 6 silver, pay the 6 silver.
Yeah, I'll dock that off mine.
Okay.
Wanna
And
split it? 3 silver per room, right?
Yeah, it's 3 per.
Yeah, you can take yours, I'll take mine.
Okay, that makes sense.
all right. So 3 silver for a room. So 6 silver total. And compared to the rest of the town, these rooms are very, very nice. It is a very comfortable stay. I'm not a monster. Your nights don't get assaulted by anything violent. You are able to find rest and gain everything back, gain your HP, gain any spells used. You are able to get a good night's rest to prepare for the approaching journey to the lair of this creature.
Woohoo! Long rest.
Indeed. Everyone loves a good long rest.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially indoors on a bed.
Without
great.
worry.
Without worry or care.
Mhm.
And some crazy New Yorker staring at you from the third floor window.
Yep.
I think before we
Anyway.
leave, like after we've had breakfast, I think I would actually buy an extra meal, and have it packed to go, so I can give
Okay.
it to nobody.
Sure. You can easily do so.
Perfect. All right.
Okay, so sorry. This is just weird, crazy stuff. I was thinking, okay, so we know we're hunting a snake. I'm wondering if I can coordinate with Caine and set up like a mouse trap, like either outside of the inn or somewhere where mice would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like the thought. You have been told that this serpent has been killing full-grown adults.
Yeah, this. I didn't think it's like a small thing we can make a trap for.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Sounds like
All right.
Anaconda movie sized.
It's a little bit smaller than Jormungandr. It's fine. All right, let's go pick up our tour guide.
All right.
Lead the way.
Will do. I will lead my way to the sheriff's office / prison.
Mm-hmm. And as you make your way in and the sheriff greets you, he unlocks the locker and places the scimitar and the heavy crossbow on his table for you to get. And then, walks over to the cell and goes, "Oh, well, I guess you got yourself a stroke of luck there," towards nobody, and unlocks the cell as she gets up and stretches and walks out to your group.
I will greet her in just a polite manner and introduce my family, and I will pick up the belongings on the table, and in Undercommon I will tell her, for the comfort of the town, I will give you these after we have made our way out. I think it's a simple thing to do.
Okay.
Lead the way.
And she will begin walking off into the desert and out of the town and into the little desert wastes, the sandy dunes.
Perfect. I will follow suit. By the time we are kind of out of town view, I will give her stuff, and then I will also give her the packed breakfast and say, "I know you weren't interested in it before, but you may get hungry on your journey. I insist that you take this."
She'll take it with the look of, "You're not gonna stop, are you, until I take this?"
There's a very cheeky smile that just moves across Evelyn's face that her family has definitely seen before when she's trying to get her way, and it's working.
Is nobody speaking Undercommon this whole time, or does she revert to speaking Common?
Oh no, it is fully Undercommon or Elvish the entire time.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ritual cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay. You can do so. The walk, the journey is a good while, maybe an hour or two. You're just walking through dunes, sand, as she guides you towards this lair that you've been told about. Maybe you guys stop once or twice just for a short break, but nobody seems pretty keen on getting right back up and moving towards the location. Eventually, though, you find yourself near the entrance of a tunnel. A sandy rock tunnel. Maybe, a ways away from it. She points it out, and she'll say to Evelyn, but Issac, you now understand. And she says, "This is it. I told you I'd show you where it is, and then make my leave, so good luck."
Thank you for your guidance. I wish you luck on your journey wherever it takes you.
And because you did say you would give her back her weapons.
Yep.
Weapons in hand, she kind of throws the, heavy crossbow on her side, puts the scimitar into a sheath, and then walks off wherever she may go, leaving you at the entrance of this rocky, sandy tunnel.
Awesome. I will turn to my family and say, well, this is as far as she had agreed to take us. She's fulfilled her side of the bargain, so she's off to go wherever she pleases, but this is supposed to be the entrance to where the serpent resides.
I say a bit quietly. Hopefully she doesn't wander back into town.
Well, the town has enough troubles.
I'm more interested if her information is accurate. Just let her go.
Yeah. I'll look around for hints and clues, see if there's any activity around the area. I'd like to cast guidance on myself
Mm-hmm.
and try to see if I can see any signs that the snake's been around.
Sure, give me survival.
All right. Survival. And then here's the 2d4, one from my hunter's intuition and one from the guidance. So 30.
Okay. You see some marks at the very edge of the cavern entrance. And let's see here. It does look like there are marks of something moving or having moved, like the sand is parted in a way that looks like something big moved through it, but it's only at the very entrance of the cavern. You do not see any other marks beyond the entrance.
Is it because I just can't see into the cavern, or it just stops at the entrance?
So you can see that at the entrance of the cavern, the sand is parted in a way that makes it seem something big came through here. But as you look around the area, following the direction of where it entered, you look back towards the way you came, out towards the dunes. There's no other marks of something slithering towards here. The only signs of something big coming through here are at the entrance of the cavern.
Okay, so maybe would a 30 survival check kind of tell me reasonably that the wind must have changed the tracks further away from the cave and maybe deeper inside there's more.
Sure. Or that it flies and this was its only landing point.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a thing. All right. Seems like this thing might be able to fly. Do I know of any snake-like creatures that fly? As a Call of Cthulhu player, I do, but does Isaac know?
Give me a history.
Okay, yeah, I can make a history. Is anyone else skilled in history? I did describe that it's a flying snake.
I could assist with that. I am proficient in it, but it's only a +3.
Boris will also attempt to see if he calls such a
Go
thing.
for it, Boris. Go for it.
Boris has as much of a clue as you do.
Yeah.
Evelyn might know.
I mean, you know the direct line, Evelyn. You know, there are dragons, there are drakes. I know they're not pronounced this way, but I've always said it this way. I know this isn't, but I call them anyways. The amphitheaters or whatever they are. Amphitheaters.
Yeah.
You know the line. You know, dragons, drakes. I'm just gonna always say amphitheaters. The amphitheaters, which are, basically just snakes with wings. There are giant snakes. Yeah.
Okay. That said, let's keep an eye out for anything that might descend upon us when we go in. And with that, I'm going to nudge Caine, and I'm going to activate my Armor of Agathis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'll follow suit.
Yeah. And I will wild shape into. Let's do Mountain Lion. It's a new animal you threw in here, so I would be remiss to ignore your
I
blessing.
suppose it's dark. It's dark inside the cave, correct?
It is.
Okay. I'm going to draw one axe, and I'm gonna hold a lit torch in my other hand.
How much room do
Okay.
you have to shapeshift? Like, how big is this tunnel?
It's big.
Big enough to fit a very large snake-like creature. I'm pretty sure whatever animal Isaac can turn into should be smaller.
Also, does the mountain lion have an actual stat block? And if so, why you gotta transform into something that I don't have added?
Oh, okay. So yeah, you have the stat block here. It doesn't. No, it has a picture.
Okay,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
it is.
and-
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna move you from the map. And put that here.
We are still on the Gilded Gold.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I am changing some things. On a different map. As I move you guys to here.
I light a torch.
Oh yeah. Let me give
Please.
you that.
Thank you. It's dark.
Yes. Okay.
You really
That
have to give
looks
yours night
badass.
vision.
Yes, you
You
are.
and Boris need night vision really bad.
Right. Anyway, let's proceed carefully.
Isaac starts to move forward. Um, can I smell the landing spot before we enter the cave so I can get a good smell for what this creature is?
Certainly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to imprint that in my brain. And then as we go in, I will do an initial perception check using smell.
Okay.
I tried to stop Isaac from advancing any further upon seeing web,
Yes.
as I tried to do perception.
Yep, you may do so. And as you move through this narrow opening on the surface that moves through tight crevices and connects with these excavated tunnels, likely created by this creature, in this large cavern, there is a mess of cobwebs draping down from the center of the ceiling. Boris, you see nothing. Isaac, you are sniffing. You definitely smell the scent of what once was whatever the smell of a giant spider would have. You're getting whiffs of giant spider.
I think in order to communicate this, Isaac would just stop suddenly and then like whip his head around as if like trying to look for something.
Which you all would see very clearly.
I look up. Is something above me?
Give me a perception.
12.
Well, not that you can see.
Okay. Yay.
Nope.
All right. Well,
Can't possibly see
it's-
anything.
For once, I think we're good. I don't see anything.
Okay. I'm gonna walk around the web still, but I'll still lead the way.
I'll wait for the other two to pass me before I move to sort of protect them.
Before we keep going, can I have a ritual cast alarm set up behind us?
Sure, at the entrance?
Yes.
Most certainly you can.
I'm gonna set it to be a mental ping
Mm-hmm.
if anything comes in.
Understood.
Alright guys, I set up an alarm to span the entrance just in case whatever we're hunting happens to be out of its house at the moment. At least we don't get ambushed on its way in.
Isaac nods.
Let's try to keep our voices low. We don't want to encounter another group of goblins.
Good call.
As you guys go to move around the sides, bursting from the sand, on either side of the webs, are two. It was simply put, as their tokens say, sandy-colored hawks or sandhawks that seem very intent on murderizing you guys.
Damn it.
Boris thinks to himself, "Fox? Really?"
That's their
Looking
web?
at- Interesting.
They're also meant to be this big, not that big.
Boris! Yes, let's go! I default to Boris. He can go before me.
Boris, you're first.
Boris's disbeliefs fuel him to act upon what's about to happen as he proceeds to swing at the not spiders. Alright.
That will hit because of flanking.
Oh, nice. And damn it. 4.
4 points of slashing. Okay.
Alright. And that's all he can do for now.
Alrighty. Evelyn.
Okay. I will take a Sorcerer's Burst attack at the creature. It is a ranged attack. But for flanking, does that balance out?
It doesn't. You don't get flanking on ranged attacks.
That's right. Yeah, I'll just take a shot at disadvantage. That's fine. Lightning. 2 11s.
That will miss.
Okay, that's fine. That'll end my turn.
Caine.
I will back up and give it an opportunity.
It will certainly try with its beak. $16 to hit.
Does hit.
3 piercing damage.
And then it takes 5 cold damage from my Armor of Agathis.
Alrighty.
I will follow up with a Firebolt.
Yes.
Nice.
So the way we're doing it is 10. Yeah, it's dead. It gets blasted, and you see that its form, where there would be, you would imagine is an actual animal. No. It gets blasted and just gets shunted into a million bits of sand.
On my turn, looking quite perplexed about the target I just shot down.
Okay. This one is going to target the biggest thing and fly over here. For a 22.
Oh, that definitely hits.
5 piercing.
My armor. Okay, my armor's down and takes 5.
Alrighty, that's all it can do. You are up.
Okay. I will. Huh. It moved towards me, which sucks. Let's go with a bite.
Yup.
Oh, sweet. That sucks a lot less.
You bite, and as it blows up into sand and dies, you feel that you still have something left in your mouth that isn't sand.
I make confused mountain lion noises, and I drop whatever it is at Evelyn's feet.
Evelyn, you see as this mountain lion form of your husband spits out a mouthful of sand. Within the sand are 2 golden feathers.
Oh, neat. I will pick those up. Give them a quick examining.
Does Boris see this?
I think you would.
Boris will proceed to look at the location of the other hawk and start scrounging to see if said feathers are also in there too.
You see another pair of golden feathers.
Alright, I shall put that.
Before you put that away, Boris, let me take a look at it. Can I perform an investigation on them?
Sure. Nothing. There doesn't seem to be anything inherently special about them. You're not getting anything directly magical off of them. There may have been some latent power behind to form these creatures, but as you look into them now, they are just simply 4 inert golden feathers worth 10 gold each.
Evelyn will
Sense
offer
any
to take the
magic
other
in
two.
these, but here you go, Boris. Guess we could do something with this when we get back to town.
Understood. I'll make personal note.
And I will put the other 2 in my backpack.
All right.
Interesting, though.
The mountain lion just blocked the entire entrance.
He does. He big boy, big kitty.
As you head forward, you see sand slowly trickles down from a weak area of the ceiling, constantly feeding into an uneven ground. A rocky incline of 10 feet spans the length of the room in 2 lines, creating 3 distinct levels, each level seemingly presenting its own challenges. So there's a pathway up, there's a pathway middle, and there's a pathway down.
Okay.
Yeah, Isaac.
Me
You
being
smell the
Isaac.
creature in any particular direction?
Yeah. Let me sniff first. Okay. Perception, and then the D4. Okay, so 15.
You you smell. You don't smell any particular sense of any creature. Likely because a lot of it is the overabundance of just sand being kicked up, towards your senses. Previously, there were 2 creatures hiding in the sand, which would have remained hidden from being able to sniff them out. So there could be creatures hidden. You just can't smell them right now.
Okay. Who's physically more inept is the nicest way I can put it between Caine and Evelyn.
Damn.
Well, if you must ask, I'm not very strong.
Are we talking about strength or dexterity here? Because I think we all remember what I did at the cave a while back.
It's also
Expert climb, forceful.
definitely an out of character question. The mountain lion is not asking the 2 of you this.
Yeah, this is kind of just.
Your
Hey,
wife is
I will-
tiny and thin.
I will
Yeah.
Your brother is also tiny and thin.
I will consult the resident mountain climber, Caine. Which path shall we go?
Maybe the middle? I don't know. There's no risk to fall down, maybe? And I don't have to
Alright.
climb up?
All right. Isaac is going to scooch off to the right and allow one of you to go in front of him.
I'll step in front. Okay.
Take the
Okay,
lead.
so Caine goes first. Isaac is going to help Caine navigate this treacherous terrain.
Ow. That is my question. How are you helping him?
Oh, like I have the back of his shirt basically in my mouth, like loosely. So if he falls or stumbles, right, like I'll catch him so he doesn't fall. And then if he's having trouble kind of like powering through loose sand, I will push him. I have a climb speed, and I'm also pressing up against the walls.
Okay. Caine, give me an acrobatics with advantage.
Oh no. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
19. I am including both of you in this. So this will be the advantage. Both of you make it to the other side.
As a quick
Bor-
note, can we get my goggles of night active? I have 60-foot dark vision.
Yes.
Thank you.
Instantly sees Snake. Right at face level.
It was hard to tell earlier because Boris was walking next to me and I could see everything.
Is this distance accurate? Like that's how long the trek is, or is there a bit of elevation playing into this?
There is some elevation.
Horizontal distance, yeah. It's probably
Okay.
not the total distance, it's probably horizontal.
All right. Boris is gonna go ahead and he should have done this. He's gonna take out his hemp rope, and he's sort of gonna attempt to. I guess he's gonna look for something a bit heavy to tie the rope to, and then try to toss it towards the cat.
Give me an investigation.
Okay. There it is.
It's all sand.
Okay. Boris, upon being slightly disappointed, will go ahead and take out a hand axe. I'm gonna take out a hand axe, tie the rope to it, and I'm gonna try to chuck it. Oh, okay. Where the cat used to be.
Okay.
Okay. What do I need to roll for that?
I want a D100. But there's some specific here. If you roll, because there's 2 targets in your way, if you roll a 25 or below, it's hitting either the cat or Caine.
Okay. Don't worry. I'm confident in my tossing arm.
Oh, so close.
Okay, you are able to throw it, and it lands in the sand right next to Caine.
Hey, what the fuck is that?
It's a rope with an axe tied to it. Could you guys hold it down so that Evelyn and I can climb up safely?
Boris, you dumbass, you could have asked her to cast Mage Hand! Rope over here!
Now that's fun.
Boris will
Redemption.
proceed with his plan.
As you're starting to go, Evelyn will say,
Crumbling and
I
holding the
also-
rope.
I also have Mage Hand. I could have just done that if you would have just told me what your idea was.
Caine's about to just throw the rope off to the side.
Boris will proceed to climb.
Alright, give me an acrobatics.
Alright.
You are able to make it to the other side.
Caine glares at Boris, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I did hit you.
But also, there's
Did you die?
because now I'm picturing this. The rope was tied to the hand axe, and then Boris, you were likely holding the other end, so there's nothing left for Evelyn now.
Wait, what? Oh.
You tied the rope to the hand axe, threw the hand axe over. Isaac grabs the hand axe. The rope's not taut on the other side, so you would have had to held it and, yourself to carry it to the other side.
Oh.
He couldn't just like pull himself along the length without like coiling it up behind him.
I mean, he could have, I guess. I didn't think of that.
That's what I was picturing too.
I guess I could toss the hand axe back at Evelyn.
No, please!
No?
No, no, no!
Okay.
I guess the rope would still be there.
Awesome. You know what? If it's not, I'm setting Mage Hand up to grab it.
Fair.
Put away your axe, dude, before you hurt someone. Or before I hurt someone.
Well, if one of you could hold on to the other end of the rope while I climb up, I would greatly appreciate it.
I'll hold on to the
Let's
rope.
Take your damn rope.
Alright, and I will attempt to climb up as well.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics.
With advantage or just straight?
I gave the advantage to the big cat because it's a big cat. The ground is still loose here, so I'm not going to give you disadvantage. I think I am going to have to call it straight.
Okay, that's fine. 6!
Okay. Evelyn, as you're you're holding the rope, you're going to the other side. The sand kind of overtakes your footing a little bit, causing you to wobble, and you lose balance, falling down a level. You do not take any damage. I'm actually going to remove the lighting here. You do not take any damage from the little tumble, but as you tumble, I don't even know how to describe what's about to just pop up. You're going to see some freaks in nature. You're just going to have to go with it.
Okay!
You see what it can only be described as... Actually, I guess I can maybe describe this. Pufferfish with legs, human teeth and mouth, and human eyes as they pop out of the ground to attack you.
Oh my god, there's just a shriek of just absolute fear.
Why the first thing I thought was like that thing like from forget what that one Jackbox game is.
Oh, Fibbage.
Yes.
Yes, they do look like Fibbage creatures.
They rolled up very well. Wow, 3 of them in a row, actually. And yeah, they're just gonna all hone in on you.
I bet they are.
First one, 10.
Miss.
Second one, that's not what I want. Second one, an 11.
Miss.
Third one will have advantage. I will say for any melee users, you do have to get down on this level to attack them. Open the wrong thing. Third one, 22.
That hits.
Just a measly 1 point of damage.
Ow.
They are very much nibbling on you. Caine, you hear a scream and, like, the sounds of rabid somethings.
Oh, what's going on down there? I'm gonna just try to like slowly shimmy towards the edge of the cliff and hopefully not slip. Do you need a acrobatics check on that?
I will ask for one. You're fine.
Can I see them from here?
Yes, you can see them.
Oh shit! Evelyn's getting swamped. I'll start a fireball at this one. Go.
This one?
Bottom one.
Bottom one. Okay, that does hit. Two. Okay, it is hurt.
Alright.
Lion.
I'm going to. From here, can I at least see this one over here?
With the original lighting setup, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a running start, and I guess from from there, can I see any targets that I can try to pounce?
You can certainly try, but with the distance and the pounce, I am gonna have you take falling damage.
Wait, how deep is the fall?
It wasn't deep for Evelyn to take damage, but if you're pouncing from there and jumping in, you're going higher than...
Would those weird things be able to break the fall?
No, not at all.
Okay, I thought I should ask.
Okay.
You want the pufferfish looking things to break a fall?
Okay, then in that case. Okay. If I'm gonna take fall damage, I'm gonna do this slightly different. I'll jump, or not jump. I'll go here, and I'll kind of just use my climb speed of 30 feet to descend down towards this guy.
Okay. That can be done.
Okay. And I will attempt to okay, yeah, I just need to move at least 20 feet towards the creature, and then I hit it with a claw attack. So I'm going to try to hit it with a claw attack.
A 14 misses.
Ah, dang. Okay.
I will put you down here. Your momentum will still carry you,
Yeah.
So I'll put you, there. But a 14 does indeed miss.
Okay.
Is that all?
And then from there, I wouldn't have gotten flanking, or is this assuming that I can't get the flank from this position?
You can, due to what the creature has, you'll have, due to the thing the creature has, you'll have disadvantage on it, so it's still just a straight roll.
Oh, okay.
And I actually can tell you, the thing, as you land, the other creatures are just so annoyingly distracting that they give you disadvantage on your attack.
Okay.
Was that a build up for another attack?
Oh no, I only have one attack on
Okay.
the mounted knight.
Okay.
Unless
Boris.
they're low enough for it to be considered like prone.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I suppose Boris is on select. I'll move here. Then here. Do I see what was that?
I just want to say you have to be in any of the squares down here to be able to hit them with melee.
Oh yeah. That's
Mhm.
fine. But I do see the 4 annoying things down there, right?
You do, and as you kind of stand to the ledge, do give me an acrobatics, please.
All right.
You are good.
Boris is going to think fast. Out of his backpack, pull out a wolf's leg, and I'm going to toss it right here. See if that they're attracted to that.
Where are you throwing it?
Right here.
Okay. Roll me an investigation. This will be your action for the turn.
All right.
All right. I will tell you what happens when we get to their next turn, which is coming up.
Right.
Evelyn.
Did we figure out that if you try to cast a spell while you're in melee reach of somebody, they can attack you without the magic slayer's
No,
ability?
you need Mage Slayer.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit this one with Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay. I believe it is still at disadvantage because things are directly in your melee.
Okay. That's a natural one.
That will not do it.
Okay. Yep, that'll end my turn.
Okay. As it comes to the turn of this little freak, Boris, as you throw this wolf leg down and it hits the sand, they turn and look towards it, but then immediately look back towards the living targets, the juicier targets. And they seem much more interested in their new friends. This one will attack the mountain lion, or attempt to, for a miss. This one is gonna use its advantage and just keep munching, trying to munch on Evelyn for a 16.
That hits.
You're gonna take 3 points of piercing damage.
No, rude.
The other two are just going to do the exact same thing. The middle one's not going to have advantage, which is a 10, and the one behind you is a 21. For 1. Caine.
Alright, I was trying to save this, but I'm going to cast my Eldritch Cannon spell, and I'm going to create a tiny version in the form of a Force Ballista on my hand.
Okay.
And then, so that's my action, and then as a bonus action I can activate it to make a ranged attack originating from the cannon at one creature or object within 120 feet of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it hit the target 2d8 force damage.
Okay. So expend a spell slot to create a cannon.
Would the cannon have disadvantage as well, or for what?
He's not in melee with anyone.
Oh, okay. Oh no, because I'm just wondering if that annoying thing affects like range. And,
That's a
like,
good point. It does. I thought you were talking about the ranged attack in melee. This attack will have disadvantage.
Okay.
Thanks, that one guy in class.
I was just wondering, since it's a construct, it doesn't get annoyed.
That's also a good point.
It does not discriminate.
Okay, everything just hates these creatures. I see.
How do I manage attacking? Do I just roll a d20 here since there's no like spell for it?
Yes. Sheet. See, small eldritch cannon.
Only because small can't sit on my tile, so I'm gonna make it a tiny one.
When you create this, you determine its type. Make a ranged spell attack. So it is a d20 plus 6. Which will hit. Which one are you... Actually, no, roll again.
All right, at disadvantage.
Is this annoyance thing a 15-foot aura?
Oh,
Nope.
Oh, bigger, I guess.
Is its mere existence like the form of a disadvantage?
Your cannon fires and it misses.
okay. That's all I got this round.
Mountain lion.
All right, let's try to kill the one providing flanking. I'm going to make a swing. Rather a bite. Okay, let's do this. Oh, okay.
Miss.
Damn it.
And if that is all,
Yeah.
alright. Boris, it is... Can I just say that it is so hilarious that the... I'm not gonna, not spoil it. I'm gonna definitely spoil it, but it is so hilarious that the weakest monsters so far have been the biggest bane to the party. These guys, and then the lizards back in the maze.
Yep. Yeah.
The smaller the
They have no
monster,
worst enemy.
the weaker the monster, the worse they are to the party.
Please do not make tiny creatures.
Tell him that he's gonna start swarming us with like minotaurs and shit.
Tiny minotaurs. Alright, Boris, you're up.
Boris is gonna go ahead and plant the torch, right next to Caine,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna put on his headlamp that he just remembered he bought yesterday, turn it on, and then I guess he's picking up his axe, and he's gonna go ahead and slide down. These are tiny, or these are small creatures, right? So technically, I can be right on top of it.
If they were...
Oh, allies.
Yeah, you can't share space with it. You can go into its square and do something, but then you can't end your turn in its square.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose that's all my actions. I guess for movement, I'm gonna go slide down.
Where do you want to be? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll give you a swing. You can get a swing. You can get one swing.
Okay. I will go ahead and swing at this thing that's been annoying everyone, I suppose.
That will miss. Have you guys ever heard of a Hyrax before? Wild question, I know. Okay, I'm gonna share a video.
Boris does not know what it is.
I'm gonna share a video of a Hyrax in the server. This is what I'm imagining with the image of these creatures. I'm gonna share it in the chit chat. With the images of these creatures and their doofy faces, this is the sound I imagine they're making to annoy you and distract you. Just watch that real quick.
Yes, I will.
I take back what I said. I know what this is.
That's the sound they're making.
I actually kind of like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like they're arguing with each other.
They're all going.
I guess- In real life, I actually like that. I suppose Boris is finding their cuteness annoying.
They are also all trying to devour you. Evelyn, you're up.
Yeah, so due to being, attempting to be devoured, I'm gonna take the disengage action. Can I get here?
Sure.
Yep, disengage action and hiding behind the giant tiger.
Okay.
That ends my turn.
They're all gonna start and turn on Boris to try and devour him. So this one, that's a 15.
Doesn't hit.
This one, 21.
Does hit.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 piercing. This one does not have advantage. That's a 12.
Doesn't hit.
And this one will move in as well for a 13, which misses. Caine. So 3 piercing to Boris.
Alright,
Damn it,
I'm gonna
that
start
hurt.
off with a firebolt at this one.
That will miss.
Does it make a difference if I have a +1 on that because of my enhanced arcane focus, adding +1 to bonus to spell attack dice rolls?
I would say yes if you told me that before you did the roll.
Alright, fair enough.
That's fair.
As my bonus action, my Eldritch Cannon will fire at the same one.
Okay.
You need me to roll a d20 2 separate times, right?
Yes, because it is at a disadvantage.
You can probably just use your firebolt because you shoot with your spellcasting mod.
That is true. You could just roll Firebolt again. It is the same roll. Oh, that is such a shame because we're taking the 10. Which does unfortunately miss. The sounds of these creatures are just getting in your head and just throwing you off your game.
Yup. Alright, that's all I got again.
Mountain Lion.
All right, mountain lion. You know what? Fuck these guys. Would you say this is about similar to like mountainous terrain? It's plateaued and multi-leveled.
So no.
Okay.
Because if you read that, it specifically says rock slide. There aren't really rocks. I mean, I know what the map shows. It's really... They're sand dunes.
Okay. Okay. Then I will try to do this. I think I'll make enough room so that Boris can try to scoot back and no one's getting flanked. But I will try to kill this one.
It would also definitely hit Boris if he tried to get all of them in it.
I wouldn't try to hit all of them. I just want to hit 3. Okay. Bite. Come on. There you go.
On this one?
Yeah.
That
the
will hit. Dead.
Piece of shit. I'm done.
Boris.
May you, how big would you say these things are?
They are small.
Boris is gonna drop both of his axes, call upon his god to channel Fearless Athlete, giving him advantage to strength athletics check, and he's going to grapple. He's going to grab this thing by the feet.
Okay. Is it the 15 or the 19?
Oh, now that's a good question. Do I get disadvantage because it's still annoying me, or is that only occurring to attacks?
I think grapples are considered an attack roll.
Okay. Now what does grapple target when someone attempts to grapple you?
It has to do an opposed roll. So I would roll my dexterity to beat your roll.
Okay, and I believe since I am a size larger than it, I do have a small bonus against it.
Is that a thing? I've never heard of that being a thing.
I'm reading up the grapple action. It says this grapple is oh wait, no. Okay. It says this grapple is only possible if the target is no more than one size. Wait, no. But
Okay, that part I remember. Like you can't grapple something that.
Yeah, I think that's just if it's a huge creature and you're medium, you're not going to be able to grapple it.
okay, so anyway, I guess it will be 15 to beat.
Okay, I'm going to roll its dexterity. It got a 9. So you have grappled it.
Could I would I be able to chuck it, or would I need to wait?
You would have to wait for your turn. Your next turn.
Okay. I forget. While a Tarko's grappled, what has advantage against it? Or is that something else?
One moment.
I think grapple just reduces its speed to 0.
Yeah.
Order to
Grappled, it's just reduced to 0. You would need to restrain it for advantage attacks.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I guess that's all I'm doing. Like, I guess I'm just holding this thing by its foot, like, and I guess it's just I guess it's just being hung by the foot.
Alright. Evelyn.
Okay, I guess is what Boris doing, would that give me any chance to balance out the
No.
negative? Okay, yeah, it's worth an ask. I'm gonna go after this one with the Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay.
Hey, yeah.
Nope.
Natural 1 again. Oh, it was an 8.
You are creating glass of sand, however.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's gonna be beautiful in here by the time I'm done.
You could sell that glass back at the station.
Alright. If that is all,
Yeah. that's all.
the one being grappled will try to bite for a 15.
Misses.
This one's going to flank you for a 19.
That got me.
You're going to take 3 piercing, and this one's going to try and attack you the same, no advantage, for a nat 20.
Silvery barbs that.
You want to... Okay, can I ask you a genuine question?
Yeah.
I think
You want
they
a
do
silvery
up to
barb,
damage.
something that does 1d4 damage.
That's fair. Okay.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna argue it. I'm just making the defense for you that they do 1d4 damage.
Yeah, and also I think recalling something that Pi said earlier, these are the least dangerous things in this cavern.
That's fair. Okay.
I
never mind.
like don't let me stop you. Like, if you
Nope,
want to,
stop
I
it.
will let you. But like, as much as I want to kill you guys, there's also part of me that's like, well, what are you gonna waste the silvery barbs on this? You know, like,
Okay, yeah. Oh wait.
for 6 piercing damage. You with silvery barbs 6 piercing damage. Aren't you happy I told you not to?
Yeah.
Like, I want to hurt you guys, right? Like, I want you guys to use your resources, and I want my monsters to deal damage, but at the same time, I'm also rooting for you. You really want to use a silvery barbs on a 1d4 damage dealing creature? This is a freebie, Evelyn.
I think she got it.
Heard.
This is your freebie. Caine.
Okay, I'm gonna cast another firebolt at this one. +1 to hit.
That will hit.
Ooh, finally something.
And it is
Thing.
dead. It just bursts away in Boris's hand.
Oh, he pinged
He
the.
targeted
right.
this one.
Oh.
What did my hand suddenly rematerialize? Like that?
They have 4 HP. I'm not taking it back.
Okay.
That's fine. Alright.
The annoying disadvantage is
Oh,
also gone.
Oh, he's fucked now.
Fire.
That hits.
Alright, that does 2d8 damage.
It is dead.
Good.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Mountain Lion.
All right. I'm gonna move.
I'm just gonna share why this was happening. And because they were all within range of each other and they were all alive.
Would that cute sound though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go back and watch that.
Roll your damage. It's dead. You eat it. It's gone.
Okay. Can I push my wife and my brother up the slope?
Before he attempts to do that, how many intact corpses are there still?
Let's see. Blasted, eaten. I think 1. No? No, there's none. I think the mountain lion ate
Yeah.
2 of them. And then blasted.
Yeah.
God, it's not like I chewed. I just bit them.
Yeah, but they're
The
small.
ones are done.
If a mountain lion bites into a squirrel, you think that squirrel's gonna be salvageable?
Well, small is the size of a halfling. That's a small child.
You think that small child's gonna be salvageable?
I mean, parts of it. If he's gonna like throw him around like the wolf leg.
No. That child's gonna be brutalized.
Okay,
Your
I
best
suppose.
chance would be the one that got blasted by a force cannon, and even then, it's pretty smushed.
I guess 2 things. I'm probably not picking up that wolf leg again, and also in Boris's head, he's like, those things as bolas would have been so funny. As he just like turns away in disappointment, like unhanding on himself.
Hmm.
Okay. I will push them up the slope from down here.
Easy to do so.
Okay.
Zoop, zoop.
And then coming down here, I will use my climb speed to climb up the wall.
Of course.
And I suppose I will snuff the torch that I lit earlier. I still have the hat, so I still have light. But, yeah, I'm just putting it back. Alright, time to get rid of that wolf leg from my.
As some of you move forward, you see that there are 2 tunnels. The cavern transitions back towards narrow tunnels separating into 2 distinct passageways.
The mountain lion's going to look back to Caine, and then he's going to look at this thing, and what can only be described as a mountain lion doing finger guns, and then he waits for you to do something.
The fuck? Okay. I'll shoot a firebolt at it? You need a roll
Technically, I just realized the only reason you're seeing that is because I gave you access to his character sheet. You would not see this as the mountain lion.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think if I did this, you should have proper vision.
Okay.
So I
then
think you
in that
helped.
case-
Yeah, I think I gave you access to the sheet because I think you helped add the class stuff.
That makes sense. Okay. Then from here, I'm going to do a
Is
perception
mountain
check.
lion? Do you sniff anything?
Yeah.
All right, give me a perception.
Go. 23.
You from this direction, you smell bat poop.
Ew.
From this direction, you smell a cavern.
The mountain lion
This
kind of.
direction. You might smell human poop.
The mountain lion kind of grimaces at this direction and starts leading the party down this way.
Alrighty.
What he smelled.
So from here, can we get details on what this is?
They are brambles.
Okay, just brambles.
You see a multitude, actually, well, better described, sure. Multitude of deep red thorn briars.
Deja vu.
Right.
The mountain lion makes finger guns.
I can try
Hey.
to torch some. I don't know how many there's going to be.
Boris will ask the
Definitely.
party if anyone is knowledgeable at this point before we decide to shoot something unknown.
Because I could see a decent bit of them down the way.
Boris feels ignored.
No, Boris, I don't know much about plants.
Please make
Nobody
this a
will know
character
plant
trait
names.
that Boris talks in third person.
And he's disappointed, yes.
You can certainly try doing something, or you all can give me two very simple dexterity, straight dexterity, two of them to make it to the other side.
Guess I'll try torching it.
Okay. You firebolt one of the briars. I will say, map is not accurate. There are a lot more than the map shows. This entire passageway is meant to be filled with these briars, but the first one you torch, it is dried, it is kind of deadish looking, and it does go up pretty quickly, but there are definitely a lot more within this passageway.
Hmm.
I suppose I'll
That
ask.
was the other path. Because this is a pretty thorny passage here.
So the cat just makes a smelly motion.
I suppose Boris will step over here and... Oh god, I can't see the other end of the tunnel. I suppose I'm going to look at the back at the party. Well, we can take this slow, and I can attempt to try to chop through the briar, or we can make a mad dash through. Hopefully, the more armored members of our party will break the brambles they charge through.
I can offer a little bit of leniency, but it's not going to be much. Um, I fear that Isaac's kind of in the worst case scenario right now.
I feel like we might need to go back and take the second route here.
We might. I can mold the earth and make the terrain a little easier, but I can only hold about 10 feet at a time.
Um, Isaac will kind of lower himself down so as to offer to carry one of you.
Okay. I guess I look at everyone. It's like, oh, guess we go through Thorny Briar, or I look at the other direction, or do we go through the path that the cat doesn't like? I look for like, I guess thumbs or directions as far as which path people want to go.
Well, if one of us gets on Isaac, that'll be a little easier. So why don't I get on Isaac? Boris, do you think you can piggyback Caine, and then I can help you guys get across?
That's interesting.
If Isaac, if Isaac is comfortable with it, or if like Caine is comfortable with it,
I hate my life.
that's the spirit. All right, let's charge forward, I guess, as I put Caine on my shoulders, just like old times.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Boris, Boris, roll me 2 dexterity checks. Flat dexterity. Caine, roll me 2 dexterity checks with advantage. Okay, so
Sorry. Was that
Boris. Yeah, it's good enough. Boris, as you begin the first trudge through, so both of you will make it to the other end. But the first grouping of briars catch you, Boris, and you take 3 points of piercing damage, but you are able to make it to the other side. You're able to catch yourself and make it to the other end unfazed after realizing, the pathway. Other end, Cat, make me 2 dexterity checks. Evelyn, give me 2 with advantage.
Okay, and I am using mold earth to try to make it a little easier on the cat.
Okay, so Cat, give me 1 dexterity with advantage.
Oh wait, 2 for
2 from both of you. Okay, so Evelyn, you're gonna take, despite riding atop the mountain line, you're still gonna get pricked by the thorns for 2 points of piercing.
Okay.
And despite your help, the cat still gets caught. Their fur gets snagged for 5 points of piercing, but you guys do make it to the other side. And before you, you see rolling mounds transitioning across the cavern like sandy waves. The dunes rise up and down the area by roughly 15 feet. But by going this pathway, it seems like you've completely circumnavigated them.
Isaac looks at everyone with 2 mountain lion thumbs up.
I guess I'm gonna pull one of the briars that got stuck on you off first, and then I guess we'll proceed.
I'm picking
Caine just
briars off me as
continues
well.
walking. Caine continues walking in disapproval.
Can I do another perception check? See if I smell anything down this way.
Sure.
19.
You catch the very faintest scent of you catch the very faintest scent of like a fabric-y smell. And the scent of like a campfire. Campfire and fabric is the scent you're getting.
Okay. Uh, Isaac, as a mountain lion, will kind of tilt its head a little bit. But we'll proceed forward as people give me vision with their light sources.
Cats can see in the dark.
Evidently not all of them. Is the smell getting really, really strong as
It is getting greater. And Caine, you see ahead of you, narrow corridor into another small tunnel. You can hear a few creaking and crackling sounds echoing in the small space from the ceiling ahead. This way. And this way.
We have 3 paths here, guys. Isaac, you have any clue what direction we need to go from here?
The smell you were getting was from this direction.
Oh.
Hearing weird sounds ahead and to the left of us.
I think Isaac would kind of stick one claw out on the ground and draw a fire, like a very simple fire symbol, and kind of point towards the right.
Can I make a quick investigation to see if I could figure out what's making that sound?
Sure. You kind of listen in a bit more. It is the ceiling of the cavern itself. The cavern itself is making this cracking and creaking sound. As you see maybe a few rocks from the ceiling fall down, or stand pouring down from cracks within the ceiling of the cavern.
Alright, Isaac, you feel like we should go towards the right? I think that's probably the correct choice too.
Isaac will start leading the way.
Okay. Caine, specifically, you see ahead of you in this little area, you see some debris from a previous fire sitting among the sandy ground. There are broken bottles and clay remnants from dishware that have also been partially buried in the golden sand.
Hey Isaac, hold up. Looks like there might have been something to have a fire up ahead. About 25, 30 feet or so. Looks like it's been here for a while.
So I smelled a fire. Do I now smell like the smell of a fire that was freshly put out?
No.
Okay, so it's the same smell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I
What's a
don't
fire
smell
doing in
anything out of
here?
the
We're
ordinary
hunting a.
here.
Not directly, I would say.
Okay. I'll move forward 15 feet.
Do you think the bandits and this creature we're hunting are linked? I kind of doubt this serpent we're hunting can make a fire down here.
We should
Uh,
investigate the camp, see if we can get any clues.
We were told at one point that people did try to hunt this creature, right? I feel like that was information that was shared with us before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Evelyn will speak up and say there was people who had been hunting it before. Maybe this is leftover remnants. Maybe they sought shelter here for a night.
Hmm. Take an investigation action on that.
Sure.
See if I can figure anything out about the camp stuff.
18. Okay. As you look through, you find debris thrown about that signifies maybe this creature would have attacked someone at some point, because as you find like bits and pieces of like maybe, wood from perchance a merchant's cart, you do see some like not bile but like spit and like stomach fluids on it. The fire looks like it has been here for quite a while. You do see that there are broken bottles and foodware. You also notice this tiny piece of fabric in the sand, and as you pull it out, it's very interesting. The piece of fabric is very similar to the female drow you had with you. Similar to what she was wearing.
Wait a second. Isn't this? I hand off the cloth to Evelyn.
Yeah, that looks like the same cloth that uh nobody had on. So it could be bandits, and we know she left this area, so it's not her. But I will pocket the cloth.
Okay.
Proceed with caution.
Agreed.
I think I'll perform a perception check from here.
Sure. Okay. Can't without anything specific.
I'll continue forward.
Did someone throw money on the ground? What is this?
Those are the strewn dinner plates.
Ah, okay.
As you all begin to round the corner, you notice that leaving behind the discarded items, the cave narrows once again. Ceiling above you is very high, creating what almost appears to be a narrow ravine, and the ground is seemingly strewn with small rocks from previous cave-ins.
Interesting. I think I would like to just perform a perception check with smell, but turn to the party and kind of do a your eyes over there.
Okay. Oh, an overwhelming stench of guano.
This must be how Courage the Cowardly Dog feels. I start pantomiming a bat.
It is a very weird sight as you guys watch a mountain lion try to flap its wings, which it does not have.
I'm not very good at charades.
Everyone moving forward from this point on, give me stealth rolls, please. Okay, you are able to continue on. Just more narrow tunnels as you move along.
Can I do a perception check? Like, uh, peeking at the ceiling?
Sure. 13? You don't see anything.
Okay. I feel slightly reassured.
Everyone roll me another batch of stealth, please. Okay, continue onwards.
May I also look up as we
You
round the corner?
certainly can.
Perception.
Nope.
Damn.
This is really funny to me because I know he's your big body, but you guys are sending the one creature that doesn't have dark vision ahead of you first. It's
He has a really big body to squeeze around.
Boris
You-
is not an expert
you-
in animals, so he doesn't know that this cat does not have night vision.
Caine,
just assumes it does.
you also don't provide any light for him.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get around him to see.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I thought you meant get around him for light for him, not for you. Yeah, I follow. I follow. Oh my god, someone pick a square! Someone pick a square! What just happened is you two people walking in the same direction. Oh no, I'll go this way, and then you both walk the same way. Oh, what? Oh,
100%.
yeah.
Just maximum social anxiety.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I'll
After
go
you,
left.
go after you,
Yeah,
after
no,
you.
I'll go left. No, what do you mean we both went left? No, you go right, I'll go left. Why did we both go right?
Gosh.
I almost
Now
moved.
You're left.
It keeps happening.
Do you imagine if that was a rule on for online D&D? If your tokens are stacked up, you take double damage from AOE. Someone probably out there is
that
an
would suck.
evil DM and has probably done that before.
Probably, yeah.
You buff the party
Oh,
member right
no.
who takes damage.
Um,
Oh no, guys.
yeah.
You see several skeletons resting along this area, as the bones are partially covered by some uneven sand, but there is enough to reveal them. You definitely are easily able to tell the first one you see, that's a small dragon. Give me perception for looking up. There is nothing in the up.
When I look at the ground,
Sure. There is nothing in the ground, seemingly waiting to ambush. But as you move further in, you see multiple small dragon skeletons and some human skeletons as well.
I think this is where smell will probably benefit us more if it's hiding in the ground. So I'm gonna go here and I'll perform a smell-based perception check.
and I sort of just I just sort of motion Evelyn not to advance too far, as I sort of get the feeling we are in the danger zone.
I give a nod. I'll squat down. I want to look at the skeleton in front of me. Can I? Is there anything left on it, or is it just pure bone?
Give me an investigation. And Isaac, you do not smell anything directly in this area, but there is the faint scent of death coming from this further tunnel. Evelyn,
Okay.
you don't find anything. It's all bone. If anyone else wants to investigate, you're more than welcome, but Evelyn doesn't find anything.
I guess I'll take a brief look at that skeleton, see if it has anything of note.
Nope.
Does not, as expected.
I'm more interested to see if the claws or fangs of the small dragon here are like what kind of condition they're in.
So, 26, I'm kind of going to give you for the whole room outside of just the dragons.
Okay, cool.
There are some parts missing from the dragons, including legs, which would include claws and whatnot, as you can easily tell something ate these things. They are not in great condition. These bones have been here for a very long time. You can tell. As you move to the humanoid skeletons, you find a small pouch buried beneath the sand next to like the hip of one of them, which contains 30 silver. You also find, again, kind of buried in the sand, one of these.
Nice.
As well as on the body that Evelyn tried investigating, on the side, again, very deeply buried, you're able to find this. And as you grab the pocket watch, you feel a surge of magic come from it as you hold it in your hand. And for the briefest of moments, as you grab it, time stops. And then it begins flowing once again once that surge of magic washes over you.
What the heck? Did anyone else see that?
Look at
Are you okay?
I guess I just give him the confused look.
This is a weird watch. Second, I could have sworn that you guys stopped for something. Okay. Also, you missed something, Evelyn. What the heck?
What did I miss?
I'll
I missed
sort
the
of
pocket watch. It's fine.
I sort of motion with my finger over my lips to the both of them.
I'll give
Sort
a
of
nod.
Also, Caine, go ahead and add all those to your inventory since you found them.
Working on it.
Okay. I think Isaac is going to start basically prowling and walking in this direction.
Okay.
I will briefly cast cure wounds on myself to get myself back up to max.
All right. You guys see another narrow-looking corridor.
As we're walking forward, can I make an investigation on the magic pocket watch to see if I still feel any magic coming from it?
You certainly can. You do feel the faintest boom of magic. And I'm going to share this. It's meant to be GM notes only, but I'm going to say um, the pocket watch itself tells you what it can do. Because it does say there's a magical entity within the watch. So I will say for Caine, I'm going to share this with everyone, but only Caine will know what it does. I'm going to share it in. I'll share it in the loot tracking of the Discord server. Let's see here. First item in the image: magic pocket watch. Let me do that. Let me do that. And that is what that does. If you use the watch in battle, on your next failed attack attempt, this will make the next missed attack have advantage. If you do not miss an attack for the remainder of battle after using the watch, the use is still expended. If you use it during adventuring, then you will have advantage on your next failed skill check or saving throw. After 3 uses, the pocket watch returns to a non-magical pocket watch, broken and unable to keep time. So basically, if you miss an attack, you can use a usage. We'll call it a reaction. A reaction to use use of the pocket watch, which then turns that missed attack into an advantage attack. So you get to roll again to see if the second would have hit. Same with failed skill checks or saving throws.
Oh, neat.
It really is a Prince of Persia dagger. Okay, gotcha.
So you basically get to stop time for a split second for a do-over. All still continuing forward.
I'm gonna laugh every time I see you guys share a square now. God damn it. Caine, I'm gonna share something for you and just for you here. I'm also gonna move you a square real quick. Just because I want you to see. Because you would be the only one to see. As you round this corner, this cavern opens up to this section of lair. Sandy ground elevates to several inclines, each only about 5 feet, inevitably reaching the highest point where you see a pile of jewels sit. And before you, you can see the rhythmic breathing of this massive sand serpent drawing your attention in the northeastern side of the cavern. This large serpent appears to be sleeping. And only you see this, Caine, and get ready to alert your party and your family, we're gonna call that our session.
Alright.
Okay, that wasn't too bad of a dungeon crawl. We got through it.
As I don't think I've said its name, but as the Sand Silicant awaits you for the next session's boss fights, opener boss fight of the dungeon.
Okay. That's kind of a cool name.
No open air boss fight.
So we'll see what happens with this potentially flying snake in the next one.